Thank you, everyone. Those that just tuning in, thank you so much. Today is another wonderful day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are tuning in from. I'm your favorite host, Uche Lin is my name, founder 24 Digi Skills Nigeria. And today we have a special eminent speakers from Croatia. And first of all, let's welcome them. Let me start with the President and Project Director, Her Excellency Professor Dr. Ambassador Vedrana Sarek. Thank you. Welcome on board. Permit me to welcome the Deputy Project Director, Jelena. Thank you. Sorry, your name I can't pronounce it so well. Welcome on board. We have Iris Zurich. Iris, thank you so much. We are all part of family, and we are here today to learn with and from each other to share our knowledge of wisdom once again. We also welcome on board Marija. Marija, welcome on board. All of us are members of the family. We are a global community, and that has been an amazing having eminent and distinguished speakers from Croatia today. And let's welcome Sanja. Sanja, thank you so much for all you do to empower every voice. Okay, today is another thought-provoking topic on our today's webinar. The topic is foster creativity. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm freezing up. It's about to rain over here, so I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so today is another topic: foster creativity. How would you foster in and outside your classroom? But before I proceed with that, let's go over to our social media platforms to officially welcome those that are just joining us, our followers, our fans, our friends and well wishers, global educators, those that just join us across our multiple platforms. Let's officially welcome them. Let's go there. Okay, let's find out the first person that tuned in today. Wow, and the first ever person that tuned in our today's section is Ivana Marik Zerdon. So that's it, right? Okay, I'm going to press that on screen. Congratulations and a drum roll for you. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. And we also have, please, could you tell us where you are tuning in from? We have, sorry, the name is in Arabic. The name is in Arabic. I couldn't pronounce that, but all the same. Welcome so much. Uh, welcome. And we also have let's welcome other people that are just tuning in. Yeah, we have Azra. Azra is just tuning in all the way from Iran. Thank you so much, Professor Azra, for being here. Could you please tell us where you are joining us from so that I could address you properly? And we have His Excellency Ranjnis. I know you're from India. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. We also have Miak from YouTube. He or she tuning from YouTube. Hello, greetings from Croatia. Yeah. Oh, thank you. We have Khan Smira. Khan, welcome. We have Inga from Georgia. Thank you so much for your maximum support. We also have here with us Her Excellency President and Project Director, Professor Hidiariahi. Thank you so much there for your wonderful commendable job you're doing in your community. Okay. We also have, let's welcome um, Let's know from Indonesia. Thank you so much from Indonesia. Wow. Thank you so much. We also have, wow, Fatima, all the way from Egypt. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. Wishing all our brothers and Muslim brothers and sisters happy Eid Mubarak in advance. Okay. Let's welcome. Oh, Ivana is here. Ivana, welcome. You're part of us. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, the network. My network is a bit. It has slowed down a bit. Okay, it has. So thank you. Let's acknowledge all those people that have just tuned in. Let's welcome Mary Bumbaru from where? From Romania. Oh, thank you so much. We have, yeah, from Tunisia. This thank you so much. This Ambassador Reahi Hile, all the way from Tunisia, the Arab World Global Secretary. Thank you so much for your support. We are all here together, supporting one another. Yeah, greetings from India. Thank you so much. Namaste, namaskar. Thank you for tuning in. And we also have Professor Sefiu Taiwo, all the way from Nigeria. Thank you so much, bro, for your support. We have welcome Miriam Gantonio, all the way from Kenya, Africa. Thank you. Wow, we have a lot of love flowing here. We have Zora from Tunisia. Welcome. Thank you so much. And let's welcome Nagla Hannah, all the way from Egypt. Thank you so much. Oh, I miss you too. Thank you so much. Okay, well, let's welcome um Maria from Romania. Wow, Romanian people that are supporting us heavily today. Thank you so much. We have, please tell us where you are tuning in from. Okay, we have this name is in Georgian. Sorry, I couldn't that. Well, tell us where you. It will be kind enough if you should just tell us where you're tuning in from. From Georgia. Thank you so much, Georgian people that are supporting us as well today. The next person is Egypt. Wow, assalamu alaikum. Happy Eid Mubarak in advance. Thank you. Okay. We officially welcome everyone that have just tuned in across our multiple platforms. I really want to use this opportunity to ask you, if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that for you to be notified of our upcoming events and the kickstart of our events. Okay, and all our returning subscribers, we really appreciate you. And if you yet to like and follow our Facebook page, we it will be kind enough for you to subscribe, and you also going to be notified of our upcoming events. And and because we have a lot coming up soon, 24 Digital Skills is planning for her second year anniversary, so we have a lot to be to show for you guys. Okay, all right. There are a lot of people here. Sorry. Thank you. We officially welcome everyone on board. And without further ado, permit me to go back to the studio to officially welcome our eminent speakers. Okay. All right. So let's go back to let's go there. All right. First of all, I'm going to call upon the speakers here today, the Georgian, Croatian executive team that I have speakers to call upon them to introduce themselves. First of all, I'm going to start with no other person down, Her Excellency Ambassador Professor Dr. Vedrana Sarek, the President and Project Director, Croatian Executive Team. The mic and stage is all yours now, Prof.
Thank you so much, Dr. Uche. Good evening, good morning to all. Can I present myself? I'm a veteran Starhits from Croatia. I'm a teacher of economic subject in vocational school in Županja. And I think that is all from me. Can I
Okay,
present?
thank you so much. I will really
Okay.
appreciate. Okay, go ahead. No problem.
Can I share my presentation now or not yet?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, okay. Mm, here, just a second. Mm, share. Okay. I would like to talk today about project teaching and creativity. This is one e-twinning project with goals. Here we can solve goals of this project, explanation of the importance of project teaching, showing examples for implementing projects in my school, connection of SDGs in project teaching, and usage of digital tools. Here we can solve introduction to project teaching, and here are differences between traditional and active education. Here we can solve where the teacher is a transmitter of knowledge and the students are passive listeners and recipients of that knowledge. And here on this picture, active involvement of the students in teaching encourages creativity. Stage in this project are in this five phase. I don't want to read all this. Um, Name of this project was Weavers of Life, Tolerance Day in November. Founders was Gordana Janevska and Irena Bielic. Also, this project was in this school year. This is about um, mm, before 1 year, where this project got. European European quality label. Here we can show a country which involved in this project and the description. Humans are the only living creatures on the planet that have the power to communicate with each other through the words that are they weavers of life. They open many doors with nice words during the work on this project. Students will create we a life full of joy, happinesses, and love with beautiful words. Goals was development of human values and morality in children, empowerment with examples of good behavior, presentation of good communication, encouragement to think about the importance of beautiful and cultural behavior and development of ICT skills. Um, Connection between the project and SDGs. It's about 10 SDGs, reduce inequalities, and 16 peace, justice, and strong institutions. This was a working procedure. I didn't like to read that. Expected results: students will express themselves on the topic of the point of life through the use of beautiful words, developing creative, artistic, and literary abilities. They will organize video conferences, present the carpet of beautiful words to the electronic book. They will master ICT tools. They will make new acceptance. I don't know if I pronounced this okay. Take on different roles in the team and group. Students work on the project in the school curriculum. We planned the project on a given topic and joined it. I prepared the students by talking about tolerance. Students were given assignments to work on. We presented the project on the school's Facebook page and on the Scroll Hire portal. The project has been successfully complete and got European quality label. This is registration of this project. This is a cloud of kind words, a flower of tolerance, which made one my students. Here we have one link on paddleboard. This is a poster about Tolerance Day on Croatia. Here we can sew a carpet of beautiful walls with calligraphy and ornamentation. We can see these red and white cubes, which are characteristics of Croatia. Also, we my students create proverbs. It's also on Croatia, and in the end, our pin board at school. And Here, yes, under my mentorship, the students of the school participated in the Color the World competition with their creative works, photography, drawings, and stories about promoting non-violence, tolerance, acceptance, and respect for diversity. In the opinion of the school called the World Commission, we send the three best works to the Forum Commission, and the promotion of the best works will be published on website of the Forum for Freedom of Education. Here we can see dissemination of the project at the Schole HR and the Facebook page of our school. My students are very creative and like this, and I think that topic is very important to teach students about tolerance, and that is all for me. Thank you so much. My mission was to be very quickly all to be Ilana,
Thank
please help me.
Reci, Vedrana.
okay, no problem.
Žena ti jako
Thank you
brzo
so much for that.
Vedrana was very
Thank you
economic
so
with
much for
time.
that wonderful presentation. Yeah, that is okay. Thank you so much. And that has really, in fact, amazing, very insightful presentation. And your student that really did a great. And congratulations for having won the e-twinning. It's not easy to obtain that European quality level, and we are so proud of you. And congratulations once again. So with this, I'm going to call upon the Deputy Project Director, Jelena. Please, the stage and mic is all yours.
Hello, I'm here. I think it is Sanya's turn now to present, so maybe we should stick to the agenda. Sanya, and then Iris, and then it will be my turn, if that is okay with you, Dr. Uche.
Okay, no problem. Please, you're going to introduce yourself before you proceed with your presentation. Thank you so much. Sanja, are you still there?
Sanya has got a problem. With internet. Yana, someone needs
Yes,
to take.
maybe Iris should start then. Sanya is here now. It seems like Sanya, is it working for you
Okay,
now?
okay, she's back.
Go ahead, Sanya. Introduce yourself, and you can start presenting. Maybe we should give her a moment. Maybe Iris should go instead. Sanya has got some problems with connection. Sanya has got problems with connection, so maybe Iris should go instead.
Okay, sure. Okay, no problem. Iris, the stage and
Iris,
mic is all yours now.
yes. Iris, microphone. Iris.
So good evening, good morning, everyone. My name is Iris Zoric. I'm a mentor teacher of English and German language. I work at a primary school in Osijek, and I want to talk today about fostering creativity in teaching foreign languages. Can you see my presentation now? Yelena, can you see my presentation?
Yes, we have added it to the stream.
Yeah,
Okay, good. So first I will start with the definition.
It's coming up.
Uh-huh. You can tell me when I can start because I cannot see.
You can start, Iris, we can see.
Okay, thank you, Yelena. So I'm going to first make a definition of creativity. So creativity is inventing something new, experimenting with something that you already have, growing, taking sometimes risks, breaking rules, and making some mistakes, but also having fun. Here are some methods that you can use as teachers for fostering students' creativity, and I use all of them in teaching foreign languages. First of all, you have creative storytelling. Then you have different types of games and activities that foster students' creativity. Crafts, models, figures. You can also use music, songs, poems, prayers. You can use recipes and mind maps. You can use art, pictures, images, drawings, and of course, acting that can also be very useful for fostering creativity. So now I will present some examples of fostering creativity in my classroom. So this school year, I involved my students in an Intwinic project calling for peace. It was an international project in which my students had to create letters of support for people struck by war. So we made a video and 140 letters of support for kids in other countries. So just a moment. Opa. Stay positive. Better days are on the way. Okay. Then another activity I involved my students in was Let's Celebrate Europe Day. An organizer was Jelena Kovacevic and her school. So their task, the students' task was to present some European topics because we celebrate Europe Day, but also to put some sentences or words in English. So this first creation was related to Europe and European values and differences among countries. The second one was related to the pandemic, as you can see, and the third work was related to war and peace. Another creative writing activity that I use in foreign languages, whenever I deal with a topic, I tell my students to make either a web page or some interviews with people who work in school, for example, to make some mind maps. So they had to present one of the cities in German language from Germany. They had to, of course, use their creative works in speaking in front of the class. And here on the right, you have the web page of our school. The last activity that was related to art was when we had to, for our school day, present our class. So they were divided in 4 groups and they had to make 4 different posters in which they highlight their strengths as a class. And then we voted for the best ones and created another one. So this was the poster that was shared in an exhibition. I also like connecting music with foreign languages and teaching foreign languages. So this school year, we have let's say, online performance for Christmas. And we made this video. So, and my students made this choreography, and they also chose the song they want to sing.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año de felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Okay, so the next one. So just wait a moment. Every single year, we also celebrate European Day of Languages. And this school year, I gave my students the task to make T-shirts, posters, or lap books in which they present one country or many countries, many foreign languages, European foreign languages. They had to put the flag on the T-shirts, posters, and so on. Some of them presented animal sounds, some of them sang a song in a foreign language, or they presented some greetings, days of the week, and so on. So we also had a workshop in which I played some songs in different languages, and they had to guess which language is the song sung in. I also celebrated Teachers' Day with them, and we switched the roles. So my students became teachers and had to use their own creativity to make classes interesting, useful, and enjoyable. So you will see what I think about teaching foreign languages. Just a moment. Okay, so
Marco, what was it like to be a teacher today? Well, it was fun and exciting, but it was a bit annoying since most of the kids, even after I had to warn them multiple times, still were talking and were not doing their job, their work as a student. And I wish I could have done more, but I had run out of time. But what I did, I think, was fun, exciting, and one of my dream jobs was to be a teacher, so this is a good first impression.
Okay. So they had to be creative. They made some quizzes. They revised some things that we did in English classes, in the previous English classes, and so on. The next project that they made was My Digital Book in English. In Croatia, we have a problem. So most of our students don't like reading and are not interested in reading. So I wanted to encourage them to read other students' books, but also to make their own digital books. Before they start making it, I always give them instructions, but I also leave some space and freedom for them to put whatever they want in order to encourage their creativity. So I will show you the library that I made in Book Creator application. So they made 100, around 100 books. So here is the library of their books. Just a moment, I have some problems with the mouse. And here is an example of one book.
This is a story about a grumpy dragon who started stealing people's dreams. Once upon a time, in the dragon village, lived a young dragon called Aros, who was always jealous of everyone near him. Lucky Flame, his wings are so big.
Okay, just a moment. Then another project related to money was to make their own commercials in English language. I also gave them the instructions, but they also had to give a commercial their own personal touch. Okay, so I have problems with the connection a little bit, but I will show you one of their commercials.
Are you a lonely loser who only plays video games all day? Yes. And do you by chance look like this? Yes. But with our annual yoga membership, you can look like this. You'll also be as fit as The Rock and as agile as Usain Bolt himself. You can $1,000 a month or $1,100 per year. Subscribing to our yoga subscription, we are not eligible for any missing blood, a loss of DNA, a random dude called Rajesh coming to your front door, abduction, murder, and lastly, third-degree burns. We hope to see you soon.
Okay, so these were the commercials in English. And the next activity was to deliver a public speech in English. I also gave them some instructions, but they have the freedom to choose the topic and what they want to talk about. So here are some examples.
Elected wires killed them. That's the end, thank you.
Sorry for these problems, but I hope you will hear something.
Somebody with the same interest as you. Maybe they can help you on your journey by giving you some useful advice. You never know. The third step is don't rush into things. Take it slow and be patient. Good things take time. Fourth step is don't let people discourage you and tell you what you can or cannot do. You're the only one who knows your limits.
Okay, so these were public speeches. And the last project that I involved my students in was an international project with other countries, India, Poland, and so on. So students had a task to be reporters. So they had to talk about their country or city and the news from their country or the city. So take a look at, and well, let's watch the video.
Hello everyone, this is Kids World News, and this is news about Rimac. Mate Rimac is a famous Croatian billionaire, and on November the 1st, his company bought a 55% stake of Bugatti. While the other 45% was bought by Porsche, it may not be that big of a deal, but it's a lot for us.
Okay. So many countries participated, but we don't have enough time. The last thing that I would like to talk about is evaluation or assessment of students' creative work. First of all, I ask my students after they have created their work to tell me their opinion about it. Okay, so they have to express their opinion. What are they satisfied with? What are they dissatisfied with? Then I use peer evaluation. So friends from the same class have to give their own opinion, but first they have to always say what is positive in other people's work, and then they can say whether they can see any mistake, what should be done, what should be improved in the future, and so on. The third method that I use for assessment is, since I am teaching the 6th graders and 8th graders, I always give my 8th graders to evaluate the 6th graders and vice versa. And the last thing that I use in evaluation of students' creative work is teachers' evaluation. So I always tell my students what are positive things in their work and what are the mistakes that they should avoid in the future. But I also ask my colleagues from my school to evaluate students' work as well. So I will finish my presentation with benefits of fostering students' creativity. First of all, creativity is multidisciplinary. That means that you can foster it in all school subjects. The second thing, creativity allows you to express yourself, your feelings, but also your opinions. The third point, creativity promotes thinking outside the box and problem solving. Creativity reduces stress and anxiety. Creativity allows you to enter your happy zone and have fun. It gives you a sense of purpose. It leads you to feelings of accomplishment and pride when you see your creative work. And creativity can link you to others with the same passion. It improves your ability to focus, promotes risk-taking and iteration. Creativity is a prerequisite for innovation, and it encourages us to be lifelong learners. And the quote of Scott Adams, I will end my presentation with this quote. So creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes, and art is knowing which ones to keep in the future. So thank you for your attention, and I would appreciate it if you fill in my evaluation form. I will put it in the chat box. So thank you very much, or in the comments. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Iris. This was great.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you so much for this wonderful creative presentation. Could you please, the link is going to be posted on the live chat so that people could just fill in, evaluate your presentation. That's awesome. And I love all the creativity. See students, it sparks curiosity. See students thinking out of box to be able to identify real-world problems and provide possible solutions to them. Thank you so much for this insightful presentation. Of course, creativity is the skill of vision. So that's what we need to foster creativity in our diverse learners. So I'm going to call upon the
Sanya.
Selena, please
Sanya.
call upon the next
Sanya.
speaker.
Sanya is next.
Okay.
Sanya. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dr. Uche. Thank you for this opportunity. I had some problems. I hope it's not too much big of deal. My name is, as I said, Sanja Zrilic. I teach at secondary school of economics. Yes. Can I go on?
Yes, Sanya, we can see and hear you perfectly.
Okay. I teach at secondary school of economics, Vukovar. I teach vocational skills such as bookkeeping, accounting, and others. I'm over 20 years in vocational education. I support development of digital skills and creativity on everyday basis, and I really like to work with my students. My topic today will be about some creativity, so can I share my screen?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Sanya.
Okay. I can't share my screen. Do you see anything?
Yes, I'll add it to the stream in a moment. Here it is, Sanya. Can you try again, please?
Yes, I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second.
Yes.
No. No, I can't.
Try one more time.
Yes, I'm trying.
Mm-hmm. I can see it. I'm adding it to the stream now, and we can see your
Okay, I
presentation,
can see
Sanya.
it now, yes, but
Good.
I don't know what's the problem. I can't.
You cannot move it?
No.
No, it's coming. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah.
No.
Sanja, jesi stavila na prezentacijski mod ili nešto?
Pa jesam, u prezentaciji sam, ali evo ne mogu
Yes,
ga...
Sanja, we've got it. We can see
Ide,
it now
ide.
on the screen.
Ok. Ali ne mogu slajdove vrtit. Why? Zašto ne mogu vrtit? Ovako? U redu?
Yes, yes, we can see it.
Okay, this is my project. This is a project we got involved in this school year in September, and it lasted until June. It's called Danube Plus Project, Educational and Creative Potentials of Danube Heritage. This project is about Danube because my town lies on the river Danube. Goals of this project were development of educational creative practices in communities and educational institutions along the Danube. There was 6 countries included in project: Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, and Bulgaria. It was an international project. And I will show you how I encourage creativity in students with this project. Our town Vukovar is located in the northeastern part of Croatia and is the seat of Vukovar-Srijem County. It is located at the crossroads of the historical provinces of Eastern Slavonia and Western Srijem. It lies at the confluence of the Vuka and Danube rivers. In this way, we try to develop students' belonging to the community and awareness of the possibilities that the river and life along it provide. We achieve this educational outcome through research activities, creative works, the use of digital tools, and media literacy. First activity in this project was a research work reviving the legend. It was connection of Vukovar and the Danube from historical and cultural point of view. These are some students' works you can see. Then there was second activity competition called Capture the Best Photo of the Danube. The competition was also followed on social networks, and the final presentation of this project at school on June 21st, when awards were presented to the winner and participants. On this photo you can see our winners, and this is first prize. This is photo for the second prize and the third prize. These are students' photos, of course. Next activity was blackout poetry workshop. There are some creative works that were created on the templates of Pavle Pavličić texts The Danube. Pavle Pavličić is Croatian poet. The students produced beautiful verses and showed their artistic talent. Then legends about the Danube. We collected legends about the Danube and the Danube region. That legends were sent by students and staff and shaped into an interactive presentation. Then activity about Danube in poetry of local and other poets. We made a workshop with the project Heritage of the Danube in the poetry of local and other poets. Students explored which songs are about the Danube. Next, our activity was visit to the Sports Fishing Association called Sloga. Students learned something about the history of Association Sloga, about fishing, nets, permits, and everything that a serious fisherman should know. Then we visited one of the most beautiful places for fishing on the Danube and enjoyed the beautiful ambience and peace that only nature can give us. You can see some photos from that school trip. Next activity was inspiring words, bridges, and motivational messages. Once again, it was a workshop writing thematic works of poetry and prose titled Bridges. Selection of the best works were exhibited in the school hall, linking Danur Plus with International Poetry Day and International Color Day. We named this activity Duna Vu. These are again photos from students' works. Next activity was called I Love the Danube, I Love Vukovar, I Love Art. It was tourist visiting the murals and bridges in local area and photographing 3D bridges and murals. The photos were published on the school's website and they were exhibited as photo albums at the final promotion of this project. These are the photos and bridges and the murals, 3D murals. Then we vote for hit song about the Danube. Students chose musical compositions that were titled or related to the Danube. We made the choice together, compiled the top list of songs about the Danube, and then vote for hit song. One of our students sang a part of the famous song by Josip Lisac. This is Croatian singer, where the Danube kisses the sky. Her performance you can hear in our radio show. Next activity was a visit by guests from Club of Underwater Activities Vukovar. They came to us on the occasion of the World Water Day, and they demonstrated to students the use of diving equipment and talked about environmental activities such as cleaning the Danube riverbed. Students even try some equipment. Students were very interested. They were asking many questions, and it was very successful presentation. Then activity was about development of entrepreneurship in Vukovar. Students made both paper and digital a ribbon of entrepreneurship development in Vukovar. You can see on this photo digital ribbon of entrepreneurship development. Then we recorded a special radio show in which we have read some collected legends about the Danube. Also, the show contains poetry written and read by students, and in the same show are the songs in which the Danube is sung. And the last activity was presentation of this project in our school gazebo. We connected the presentation with the upcoming International Danube Day and prepared it on June 21st in outdoor area of the school. This is some photos from school gazebo and from that presentation. We don't have time for this video, so at last I will show you a photo our project team. These are our students and few teachers. And I will conclude this presentation with words from Vukovar Tourist Board. Danube, wide in its move, strong in its course, important in its meaning, unattainable in its strength, elusive in its wanderings. Well, thank you for your attention. I hope you hear and see everything.
Yes, thank you very much, Sanya. Very insightful.
Thank you.
Dr. Uche? Sanya, paste the link of for your evaluation.
Okay, I will just a minute, please.
Dr. Uche? She seems to have frozen. Okay. Shall we go next? Dr. Uche, are you with us?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm freezing up. If it's about to rain. Thank you so much, Saja, for this insightful presentation. And the creativity is indeed awesome. Creativity means the skills of the future. Let's prepare our students for the future. Let's go back to the social media comment section to check some of the reactions if you have any question or some reactions from our viewers. All right. Thank you so much for those of you that are just tuning in. If you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that. And follow and like our Facebook page. Thank you so much for being here, our returning subscribers and followers. Without you all, there will be no us. And let's see. We welcome all of you. Those are just joining us now. We have Isaiah, appropriate topic. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be placing them on the screen. If there's no question, we can go ahead. Okay. Isaiah, thank you so much. Boyoga from Nigeria, thank you so much. He said, great one. excellent. Just reactions from the viewers. Excellent. Thank you. Good one from Joshua. Great presentation from Cam. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Okay. The evaluation link has been pasted there for Eric. Is there on the chat box?
Yes, it is in
And
the chat. Sanya
Sandra,
will paste hers in a moment.
Okay. Okay. This person said excellent presentation. This is an interactive event session. You can ask your questions. Okay. Awesome session. Excellent presentation. This person said a great presentation. There's no question here yet. I think we are going to proceed. There's no question yet. Thank you so much for your honest contribution. Please fill the feed evaluation form. Is very, very important. Okay. This session has to be interactive. Could you please fill the evaluation form? Okay, it will be there in a short while. Joshua, of course, at the end of this event, the feedback form will be filled at the end of the day after responding to the feedback form, and of course, you're going to earn your certificate of participation. Will be posted to the email address you used. Okay. Thank you so much. Violet. Yeah. Okay, there's no question yet. We're going to go back to the studio to continue. Maria, thank you so much for being here. Okay, there's no question. I think we are going to proceed.
Okay, Dr. Rucha, it's my turn now. Can I share?
Yeah. Okay. Sure, go ahead, my dear. Thank you so much, Professor Amra from Bosnia. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead, please.
Yes, just a moment. Something froze here as well. Yes.
I'm so sorry about that. Technical glitches is bound to happen. We don't even know when that's.
Can you see my presentation in full screen now? If you can just confirm.
Vidimo.
Yes.
I can see nothing now, but only my presentation. I hope you'll be able to hear the sound as well. Okay, so once again, hello from me. My name is Jelena. I'm a teacher of English at a secondary vocational school in Požega in Croatia. And today I will talk about creativity in English language classes, or what I did with my students. So to start off today, I want to say that we know that creativity is the most difficult thinking skill to acquire, but nowadays it is also the most required one. So even Benjamin Bloom identified when he identified the cognitive domain, he ranked creativity or synthesis as the one that is the hardest, as most difficult to master. Because a person has to use all his cognitive skills in this creative process. So, according to Bloom, creativity is the highest order of thinking, and it should be in the forefront of all learning environments and an end goal. So, to start off today, here I have got three activities, and I would like to ask you, which of the three do you think are actually creative learning? Is it memorizing information? Is it building knowledge or developing skills? I'm sure you know the answer, that memorizing is not a type of creativity learning, but the other two definitely are. Now, what are some of the ways that we can encourage students to be more creative? I kind of summarized them here in a few guidelines. You should inspire your students to take risks with their ideas, reward effort, not just success. You should value their creativity, celebrate it, and reward it. Showcase their creativity as often as possible. You should appreciate their ideas, and create space and framework for them to be creative. So creativity is not about perfection, it is a process. We should be able as teachers to be able to discover quantity in discover quality in quantity. Today, I will present some of the projects and competitions that I did with my students on a school level, on a town, county, or national level, and on international levels. So the first task is something that I did with my students of hotel and tourism. This was actually a part of ESP, English for Special Purposes, building on vocabulary and also learning how to create job presentations, how to practice dialogues, write letters, and so on. And here for this activity, I have used some ICT tools that my students also learned about. Sorry about this. Live worksheets, Canva, Book Creator, Plotagon, Learning Apps, Pearl Trees, Padlet, Publisher, and PowerPoint. So the first task was created in live worksheets. The students were supposed to match the job titles with the definitions. And their second task, just a second, I can move forward. Their second task was to describe which job they wanted to do. And this task was created in live worksheets. Nowadays, it is...
Sorry,
my students...
hello. Sorry, Jerina? Jerina, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Your screen is not coming up. Could you please share your screen? Your screen is not...
Sure.
Your screen is not...
Okay. So what happened? Was I not sharing? What happened? Was I not sharing?
It's not coming up.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, it just no. You were sharing it all of a sudden. It disappeared. Maybe because of network. Could you please share your screen? Okay. Thank you.
Girls, what is it like for you, girls? Were you able to see? Croatian team? They can't speak, I suppose, now. Maybe Dr. Uche, if you just allow somebody from my team to confirm if they see it well. So, okay. So here Dr. Uche, so it may be the problem with your connection because my team say that they can see and hear well. Okay, so this was created in live worksheets. The other task was for them to pick one job title and create a poster on it based on the criteria that I set earlier for them. So they used Canva to create these posters. And after creating posters, they had to create a digital book using the Book Creator. So they were given, again, some instructions on how to do, what to do, because they were actually marked. They were graded on these. I think there were altogether 5 activities. So you could just see through the... Okay, the next task was the beginning of a dialogue, students' dialogue. This sample dialogue was created in Learning Apps application, which is a free application and very useful. Students had to arrange these sentences in order to create dialogue. And this was also a kind of a sample for them, as I have said, which helped them in creation of their own dialogues. So they created their hotel dialogues. This was actually dealing with complaints, and they uploaded it onto Pearl Trees platform, which works the same way as what's it called now? I've forgotten. I was looking for an alternative, actually, for a more familiar platform, and I found this Pearl Trees. I have got just a tiny extract. Tell me if you can hear the sound once it's on.
Good day.
Good afternoon, Miss Renata. Did you have a good sleep?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Do you like staying in our hotel?
Oh, yes. The view from my room is gorgeous and room is perfect.
Okay, just a short clip. I remember the name of the alternative platform is Wakelet. Okay, after that, there was time for business correspondence. They were given instructions, actually, they were given models on how, and also rules, how to write business letters. And here in Padlet, I have actually given them, I think, I offered 8 kinds of letters that they were supposed to reply to, from inquiries to confirmations to complaints again, and so on. And they uploaded their replies onto this platform on Padlet. Finally, they had to design their hotel brochures. They could use a publisher, Canva, and PowerPoint to do that. So these were their brochures, which finally they uploaded onto Padlet. Again, I use this layout of maps. And once you click on every marker here, this is what this Padlet looks like. So when we rounded it off, actually, it was a whole kind of a lesson or session on ESP for hotel and tourism technicians in my school. Then I would like to present, you see that the color of the slide has changed. These activities were done on a town, county, and country level, actually national level. So these are some of the ways how we celebrate European Day of Languages. Before the corona pandemic, we went to the city sports hall and we organized some games there. We also, our students painted the classrooms, the walls of our classrooms. We organized some games in the city square, presented the projects of our school, and also we created a short movie in which we wanted to celebrate the European Day of Languages and also to involve or to show how can I say, in integrity or involved all the other persons with disabilities. So what our students learned how to sign language. This is just a short clip from the video. Okay, so sign language is also a language too. Then I have a very creative student who participated in several years in Creative and Unaddicted, or Kreativni I Neovisni. It is a competition held on a county level, on a regional level, and these are her works of art that she created. It is a competition which is sponsored by our Department of Health. And the topic is always be creative and show and give the message not to the teenagers, to students, not to be addicted. We are talking about alcohol, drugs, and any other addiction here. So here are some works. The first one, the head, which you can see, ne daj da ti pune glavu, or don't let them fill your head. Then last year's was Ne dopusti da te obuzme, or Don't let it take over you. So in this wines here, like puddle, you can see different damages, aggression, anxiety, family breakup, and other problems that alcohol creates. And this year, my student also won. All these works have been awarded. She also won an award for this year's work too. It says here, Izađi dok nije prekasno, or get out, or exit until it is too late. Also, in order to foster and encourage creativity in my school, we exchange letters with the students from other countries, other continents. Okay. They are very much like doing that. Also, we held video conferences. So again, not only from nearby countries, not only but also we involve students from other schools, other continents as well, in order to practice English. We participate in various international competitions. Here you can see my students when they have received their certificates for the horror story competition, which was organized by a school from Poland. This year we have participated in an international project which is supposed to support authentic English communication exchange. This project was initiated by a Canadian teacher, and students speak on one-to-one to their peers from Canada, Turkey, whichever country you are matched up with. And you can see on the map the number of schools involved in this project. My students loved this very much. One of the students said that it was the best decision of her life to get involved in this project. Then also we participated in another international contest. It was a school film contest, and my student received the second place award for recording her own version of a film soundtrack. Just briefly, let me give you some insight what she sounded like. Unfortunately, we do not have the time for the whole song, but I assure you it is great. For me, it was better than the original. So we loved that. And here is a short clip from from the same competition, actually, but two students created a movie.
What do you mean? Reuse or repurpose old things, recycle plastic, glass and paper, reduce consumption, less buying means less litter. Oh yes, clever. And we should save water and electricity, share cars or use public transport whenever possible, use renewable energy. Take care of the environment. What do you
Okay, then we have participated in the Earth Day. My student Thea, whom I have mentioned actually already today, she was awarded the third place for her drawing, and also you can see in here her installation on the topic of water. Water was the topic. So she said there is no life, there is no green unless there is blue, something. She called her installation like that. Okay, and we have come to the end of my presentation. This picture actually represents the teacher's brain after, at the end of the school year, and after having implemented all these activities, competitions, contests, and activities. But it does leave you with a very positive kind of feedback, and also the level of your contentment here is non-negligible. So thank you very much for your attention. I will put the link for my evaluation in the chat box. You can also scan the QR code here and it will lead you to the same page. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for that wonderful, insightful presentation and all the contests, the congratulations for your students. They really did great in all the international competitions and the contests. Wow, that's what creativity is all about. Creativity can be actually fostered in anyone. Yeah. Welcome back, Vedrena. Please, the high evaluation form has been just pasted in the comments chat box. Could you please fill it? Okay, before we proceed, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation, Jelena. That's awesome. Let's go back to the chat box to check if there's any some of the reactions, if there's question for you. Okay, Amra said great session. Thank you so much. Professor Amra from Bosnia. Adli from Egypt, he said, so great and excellent. Thank you so much. Ismail said, great session. It's not coming up. Okay, because of my network. Okay. Sanas Ali said, great. Kiangi, awesome. Welcome Von Eric Tandog, the Toastmaster, all the way from Alberta, Canada. Thank you so much for tuning in. Diharaj, great, she said, or he said, great session. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Melida, thank you so much. She said, nice session. Okay. Innocent said, interesting. He's joining us from Nigeria. Thank you so much. Andre said, great session. There's no question. Violet from YouTube, she said, lovely. Prince Salim from tuning in from YouTube handle channel, he said, fantastic session. I've not seen any question here. Okay, Ami from Oman, he said, wonderful session. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your wonderful. Oh, some are still coming up because of the network. Juliana, She said, let me place it on the screen. I think it's not coming up because of the network. The presentation was extremely useful and interesting. Thank you all. That's what she said. Great presentation by Professor Siu, all the way from Iran. The Haraj said fruitful session. Salim, Prince Salim said extremely amazing presentation. So thank you so much for your wonderful contribution. And we are going back to the studio to continue from where we left off. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. More are coming up. So I'm handing over the stage and mic back to Jelena.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Uche. And it is Maria's turn now.
Thank
Maria,
you, Yelena.
will you,
Okay,
will
you will say to me, do you see my screen? I will share it now. Okay. Okay, do you see it?
Yes, I will add it to the stream. Yes.
Okay.
We have it.
Okay.
Prosti, Marija, oprosti. Aj, molim te, makri samo ovaj komentar, Prince Salem. Samo klikni na njega, da se vidi.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Uche, for this opportunity. Hello, everybody. My name is Maria Gaurina from University of Split, from Faculty of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. And I'm also a teacher in technical and industrial secondary school in Sinj in Croatia. And because I'm a science teacher, I will today present one workshop that I did with my students and with my colleagues, and it's called Color with M&Ms. M&Ms are sweets. The children like very much. The color is everywhere, and just this morning you had to choose what color shirt or shoes you were going to wear. And I think that the main problem here is so what gives the color to objects, and why are some things red and why other are not, or some are blue or green or different color. And this question was presented to students, and they were asked to try to find the answer on this question and to make one interesting research. And we had lots of different answers. The big idea is to demonstrate how color is due to reflection and absorption of light by sorting M&Ms under colored lights. And you know that color starts with light. And to understand why objects have color, we need to understand where light gets its color. Light is a special kind of wave called an electromagnetic wave, and so it has a wavelength. The blue light has a shorter wavelength than the red light, and the wavelength is what gives light's color. So the main question still is, what gives an object its color? The simple answer is light. Without light, an object has no color. This is because without light, we can't see the object. When you look at the red object, what you actually see is the red light bouncing off the object and into your eye. The bouncing of light of an object is called reflection. And when you see red ball, however, there is no red light shining on it. Instead, there is only the clear light coming from the sun or from the light from the room. And this colorless light is called a white light. These were the answers we've got from our students. And this was very interesting. And then we took the candies, M&Ms, And we did one interesting example. They made one box. I will show it to you later, the results of this workshop. And they were looking on these candies, which were changing colors, or they were not, they couldn't not recognize them when they were lightened with different colors. The misconceptions students often have, they have difficulties believing that color is not an intrinsic property of an object, but rather an interpretation of the reflective and absorptive properties of the object's surface and the wavelengths of light that the object emits or reflects. And students often have difficulties understanding what happens at the molecular level when light and matter interact. So this was the activity the students were doing. You know, when you are a STEM teacher, it is not so easy to make presentations, books, videos. You can only do workshops and make them interesting to students, and then they will learn when they see something different with their eyes. So we are now going to see what my students have done and how much light affects our ability to see colors by sorting M&M under colored light. First, they need to mix up M&Ms and place them into the center box of the worksheet. Switch off the overhead light and darken the room as much as they can, or you can. Switch on the LED light and hold over the unsorted M&Ms. Sort them into each of their labeled color boxes, and switch off the LED and turn on the overhead light again. And then they will see what they did. You will see now the results of this workshop. Okay, these are the M&M. These are Skittles bonbons or candies, and they are lightened by purple LED light. These are M&Ms, which are lightened by the normal white light. These are once again the same Smarties with a green LED light, and these are M&Ms with red light. So here, I hope you don't have nothing to hear, but you can see. Okay, in this video, you can see that the students have made one box, which was a black box, and inside of it, there was no light except this one LED light, which you can with which you can change the colors of light. And here is a video where you can see what students have sewn when they did this workshop, and this was very interesting. I haven't took pictures of students, but students were putting these candies in different boxes, so they couldn't in every way they couldn't put them all in yellow, green, blue, red, or brown box because they didn't see the color, and this was the main goal of this workshop. Thank you for your attention. I was the last one. I was the the shortest one because we had no time more. This was one workshop where students were creative. They make also their contribution to this workshop, and they did it with younger students. They were teachers to younger students, and they on this way they foster this understanding about light, about absorption, and about reflection of the light. And they took into the consideration that the light is a wave. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box, and here is the link. I will proceed it also in the chat box for the evaluation. Thank you. Okay, Yelena?
Well done. Congratulations to the whole team. Vedrana, being the president, do you want to say something?
Hvala. Tipkam.
I hope our audience and Dr. Uche, the organizer and the president, is
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you so much for
yes,
Maria for that wonderful presentation. Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So we are going to go over to the comment section to
Yes,
to see some reactions from our viewers. If there's any question, all right. Thank you so much. My network is freezing up. Could you hope you've pressed the your evaluation link on the chat box?
Maria, do you have the evaluation link?
Yes, I have evaluation link. I send it in
Maria,
the private
do you
chat.
have the evaluation link?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Which private chat, please? Can you send it to our group, and I will post it in StreamYard.
Ovdje imaš private chat prije komentara, imaš lijevo.
Aha.
Yeah.
Private chat here in the studio. There's a private chat in the studio. Paste it there. Okay, we are going to check, go through the reactions here. Could you please fill the evaluation form? All right, let's see if there's any question for you. Prince Salim said, amazing presentation. Wow, very interesting experiment. This is coming from Juliana. Thank you so much. Ivanko. Okay, Ivana said, bravo, Maria. And Violet said, great. And we also have another person here. He said, now Abu, nice presentation. Thank you so much. Okay, there's no question here. So there's no question. Thank you, everyone. I think this is the last speaker for the day. Before we call it a day, I'm going to paste the people have been disturbing. They want us to share the evaluation link when this if feedback form when we are done with the event. So I think I'm going to share that now. We really want to appreciate all of you, those that participated in our event. And first of all, there's question coming up. Okay. Bravo, Marija. Andre, thank you so much. This is the question here. To what activities with the student can we apply the experiment? Can be motivate and reflective. Okay, I think this goes to the last speaker. Let me place it on the screen.
Uh, okay, in this experiment, this is experiment from the physics, and you can work it in groups, and it is about the theme of light and matter. And you know that the light has a dual svojstvo, Jelena.
A capacity.
Dual capacity as a wave and as a particle. So it is very important that the students understand when you can see the light as a particle or when you can see as a wave. And it is very important to give students opportunity to understand that the color is not it is not the representation of the object, but it is related with the light that comes on the object. You can motivate them with this experiment. It can be in opening of the class. You can do it as a center of the activity, where you can make formative assignments or group work, or you can also make it like online activity if you are in an online version of the of teaching. And you can also give it for the homework, because everything they need is the LED light and the candies, and they can do it in the black room. You don't need to have the box or something. I think this is okay.
All right. Thank you so much for that quick response to that question. Andre said, "Bravo, Marija. Thank you." And yeah, that's all for the questions. Okay. For those of you that is asking, oh, someone said it can also be used at the beginning of each hour to capture attention. Thank you so much for your contribution. Okay. Um, check out the feedback form. It has already been pasted on the chat box. Sorry, the network. Okay, to what activities? Okay, I think you've answered this. There's one that I wanted to pay. Sorry, it's because of the network. Okay, someone contributed that it can also be used at the beginning of each hour to capture attention of the student. I guess so. Okay, and welcome. Yeah, welcome everyone from Egypt. Some people are just tuning in. We are about to wrap it up. We are wrapping up now. Thank you so much. The feedback form has already been pasted in the live chat. Okay. All right. This is really awesome. Thank you so much. I really want to appreciate all our speakers today. And with this, we've already come to the end of the session. Honestly, for us,
Dr. Ucha, we can't hear you. Your mic is muted. Dr. Uche?
I'm sorry about that. It's network, as you can see. I was freezing up. Uh, okay. There's a contribution from the comment section. Let's view it. I'm so sorry about that. It's network. It's about to rain here. Um, he said, I tried to place it on the screen. Okay. I define creativity as the tendency to generate generate or recognize ideas, alternatives, or possibilities that may be useful in solving problems, communicating with others, and entertaining ourselves and others. Thank you so much for this wonderful contribution. Executive communicator Ahmad Salem, thank you so much. Is okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, creativity is one of the values of 21st century skills. As a teacher, I advise that we should try to cultivate critical thinking, creativity. It fosters critical thinking. Creativity is the skills of the future. Creativity is key component of a personality factor. Creativity can be found in anyone, even into our creativity can be encouraged in anyone. So as a teacher, are you cultivating creativity in and outside your classroom? Okay, creativity also fosters yes, tax limits. What kind of tax are you giving to your students? You see from the speakers, they shared with us the kind of project contest that their student participated in. That really fosters creativity. So what kind of project do you share with your student? Because it starts empathy, creativity, and so on and so forth. So creativity is the key word when it comes to this connected and globalized world we are living in. So creativity also helps when it comes to when we want to achieve, how we achieve creativity, at least by the realization we can also do that when we are taking a walk, having a quiet time, and we're going to start thinking out of box. Okay, creativity is the ability to bring something original and valuable to the real world scenario. So let's try to imbibe the use of creativity in and outside our classroom, because our students are going to learn a lot from there. Let's try to imbibe the act of cultivating creativity in our classroom. So creativity can be fostered in anyone. So we as teachers, not just only as students, our youth as a teacher, try to be creative for once. Innovative educator, you can also be a creative educator. So with this, I think the speakers have already nailed it. They've already slayed it and killed it and show practical example of creativity when executing a project, any type of project, international project, in-house project, in-school project, and so on and so forth. So I would like to call upon the each speakers to share the pattern shot with us before we now draw the curtain of this event to an end. Adley said, so enjoyable, interesting, and successful. Thank you so much. And one person said, Prince said, creativity is the ability to transcend traditional ways of thinking or acting and develop new and original ideas, methods, and objects. Thank you so much. Wow. And we have, okay, Von Eric Tandok, all the way from Canada. Thank you so much. And we really appreciate all the educators that contributed in one way or the other. Thank you so much for your maximum support. And I will call upon the president and project director, uh, Her Excellency, Professor Dr. Vedrana, to uh, share her parting shot with us. The stadium mic is all yours now.
Okay, thank you so much. I would like to thank all, and I hope that all enjoy in this amazing, amazing session today with my great ladies from my Croatian team. I would like also to thank Dr. Uche. Thank you so much for this opportunity where we share our good good examples, good practice, good examples. I think. Okay, my English is not so good, but I think that that all understand me.
Yeah.
That is most important of all of my
Yeah, we can understand
positivity.
what you're saying, okay?
Yeah. So I'm very thankful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, we have Professor K here. He said, "Thank you so much for joining us, but we are about wrapping it up." He said, "Just don't forget about creative what? Destruction. Yeah, creative destruction." Thank you, but we are not talking about creative destruction. Oh, but it's okay. Thank you so much. Excellent session. Well done. Thank you so much. So we should not forget about creative destruction. Okay. The creativity we are talking about is one that will foster that will foster in the teaching and learning process to be more fun and interesting, to prepare our student diverse learners for the future ready jobs. Okay, it's going to help them in the nearest future because creativity means the skills of the future. So your student are there exhibiting a good creativity. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to call upon Jelena to share her parting shot with us today. Thank you so much. The mic and stage is all yours now.
Thank you very much. On my behalf and on behalf of the whole of Croatian team, as our president, Ms. Šarac, has already said, I want to thank everybody for their attention. I want to thank you, Dr. Uche, for inviting us or for enabling this event. I hope that the whole, every member of the audience was pleased with what our team presented today, and we wish you the great rest of the day. And until some other opportunity, let's bid farewell from the Croatian team.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, I think Iris, share your parting shot with us. Iris, can you hear me?
Yes,
The stage and mic
yes,
is all yours now.
Okay, so I also want to thank you, Dr. Uche, for being a part of this team because I think for us teachers, the best way to learn is to listen to other teachers too. So thank you for this opportunity, but also thank you, Vedrana, for inviting me to this session and to all other sessions.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, I think Sanja, are you there? Okay, no problem.
Sanya has
I
problems
think
with connection again.
I want to pass few information. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, I just want to pass few information before we call it a day. Wow, right on time. Wow. Okay, first of all, I really want to appreciate all the team members, executive team members, right from the president and project director, Professor Dr. Ambassador Hansi Vedrena, for the commendable job she has been doing in her community. members to the world global community. I really want to say thank you for you've been working tirelessly to bridge the gap of digital divide. We are we have conducted series of international competition that really sparked and cultivate critical thinking, creativity among global students. That is what this is all about. That is creating, fostering creativity. Say thank you so much and congratulations to them because we really worked as a team, okay, to achieve a common goal, and that has been our mission. This creativity, fostering creativity, there's a lot of international competition that we've executed that sparked and cultivate creativity among the global students. Thank you so much, all the members, Jelena and Iris, all Sandra, every one of you has worked tirelessly to make the for this smooth running of all the projects that we've conducted so far. I'm so proud of Croatian team, and you are doing a commendable job. Okay, and I also would like to use this medium to announce or share with you all that 24 Digi Skills is going to be celebrating anniversary on 6th August. It's going to be a kind of two-in-one celebration because it's going to 26th August is my birthday and second anniversary of 24th Digi Skills. So the details about this two-in-one celebration is going to put up on our uh, official Facebook page. And of course, what we are going to celebrate together. Please join us to celebrate this auspicious date, come 6th August. Technically, just 30 days now, and I'm just officially announcing it. And after now, the flyers and the event details will be shared and published on our Facebook page. I really want to use this medium to thank everyone that has been part of our success story, all the countries that have been affiliated with 24 Digi Skills, all the international thought leaders, speakers, eminent speakers from different continents. Almost all the continent has been in this platform. Thank you so much for this opportunity. 24 Digi Skills platform has been giving uh, voice to the educators, a platform that this is a platform that people have shared their nuggets of wisdom and to empower everyone, learning with and from each other. It has been an amazing story, a success story. So you all are part of our success story. So join us in this auspicious day to celebrate uh, with everyone, to celebrate each and every one of us for this amazing journey. Thank you so much because with that, all the participants, I really want to appreciate all our participants, those that have always been here. Let me just say from 6th August last year till now, it has been back to back events, international competition, conference, SDG conferences, and sharing is caring events and trainings. Wow! Apart from 9 months that I've been incapacitated because of health challenges, I'm not talking about that now. I'm talking about from though it's a second year, but from January, December, oh, August 6th, 2021 till now, that is, we really worked tirelessly. And look at what we have, that has become of us. Thank you so much for your support. We are growing together. We are learning together. So I don't want to waste much of our time. I just really want to say thank you for always being there. Thank you all the presidents and project directors, all the countries as affiliated to 24 Digi Skills. We are saying thank you. We are grateful, and all the organization that 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 we've signed a strategic MOU, and those are supporting us in one way or the other. We are very grateful. So I think with this, watch out for our upcoming events. And with this, we are going to sign off for now. Thank you so much, and stay safe. And also, I will use this opportunity to wish our Muslim brothers and we wish you all a happy Eid Mubarak in advance. Please have the best celebration with your loved ones and family. We are sharing in your joy and do have a nice celebration. Okay? Thank you all. And we are signing out for now. Bye bye.